How's it going, guys? It's Jack Bing here, and welcome to Know Your Tools, the playlist where we go through every tool in the toolbar and teach you guys how to use it in hopefully a super fast and easy to understand way. Today we're going to be doing a triple tool, which is basically this one here. We've got the blur, sharpen, and the smudge tool. So they live under this kind of one icon here, and if you right click on it, you've got all three options. And there's not really too much kind of going on with them. So basically I thought we'll just throw them all in the one. I've got an image here that's got all sorts of kind of lights and, you know, different kind of blurry parts and sharper parts. So let's just get right into it and let's just see how it works. So I'm going to zoom in here on this girl's face for starters. And basically, first we're going to go with the blur tool. Now you can see that her the focus is really on her glasses. So what I just want to show you is the first thing you need to do is basically pick your size. Just like so many of these tools we've dealt with, pick your size here. So anything from right down there is 13 pixels, take it right up. You can kind of deal with a big section here. To make it kind of clear for you, I'm going to just deal with this whole section here. And remember, this is the blur tool, not the sharpen or the smudge. So what we're going to do is basically, again, you can pick your hardness and you can have a circle that's just a really solid circle, or you can kind of soften it up a little bit. I recommend with all three of these actually, just be somewhere in the middle, and you'll get all sorts of different effects from doing different kind of things. So just put it somewhere in the middle. And the way this basically works is click out of that, and you've got strength here. So if you're really looking to do a really strong blur, you could actually step it right up, but that'll do for now, because all I'm going to do is just click and drag while holding it down. And basically what you're going to see is it starts to blur, and it is tricky to see, but basically if you look at it compared to the other pair of glasses that she's got there, it's obviously got quite blurry now. So it's kind of giving that kind of out of focus look. If I control Z, if you watch the glasses here, you can see them get sharper, not sharp. So that's pretty much the blur tool. You could use it for all sorts of ideas, like if you kind of blur around an object, like around a person, then you know you can kind of create that depth of field kind of effect, where it looks like it's kind of more blurry in the background. But yeah, that's the blur tool. It's that easy. And the other two tools are also going to use exactly the same method here with the size and hardness. And same kind of thing, change your size depending on how detailed you are being with what you're doing at the time, and same thing with the hardness. So it's just about playing around with it. And so let's just jump over here to the sharpen tool. Same thing, you've got a strength, and I'll step it up a little bit just to make it a bit clearer here, because what I want to do is, I think I'll sharpen maybe just like a hair or something, just to kind of show you how it works and what kind of effect it does, because it could be something that kind of it will make an area of the image stand out a lot more. So I'll go a bit bigger. We'll go fairly hard there, somewhere in the middle. And then, yeah, so basically I'm going over a hair here and sharpening it up a lot. And it kind of creates the effect that it is a section that's in focus. So if you look at this hair that's here, and if I undo Control Z, you can see how much that actually changed it just by doing one kind of streak over the top, maybe two, come back here a bit. So that really sharpens up those pixels, and it kind of, I think what it really is doing is kind of creating a lot more of a contrast and trying to separate the dark and light. So again, look at that, if I undo it, a lot softer. So it might be something you want to do in certain sections to make them stand out more. If you use it too harshly, you actually get this kind of distorted, crazy colored pixels thing going on, because it's basically an exaggerated version of what sharpness is doing. Thirdly, smudge tool. Again, pretty much does what it sounds like, and like the little picture is like a finger kind of smudging, it's literally doing exactly that. For these lights that are actually up here, it might be something cool that we can kind of do where you could kind of smudge it, you know, and create some kind of cool effect. It's just one of those things where it's just good to know that you can do it and know how to do it, you know. There you go. That's actually kind of cool. We did something kind of fun there. Yeah, so smudge tool, sharpen tool, blur tool, they do pretty much exactly what they sound like, and they all work the same way, with using different sizes and hardness, and then you've got your strength there that you want to deal with. So hopefully you guys learned something in that video. Thanks heaps. This has been a part of a playlist called Know Your Tools, where we go through every tool in the toolbar and teach you guys how to use it in a fast and hopefully really easy to understand way. Thanks heaps guys, and please subscribe if you're enjoying this and if you learned something today. It just basically encourages me to be able to keep making these kind of videos. So I really appreciate it guys. Thanks.